Print Fam, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the print shop. My name's Darren. As you've already been seeing, or maybe you'll see after this, we've been working on some some hand sanitizers. I've got some white toner stuff printed and ready to do the marrying process. I did my very first design, if I can peel it here, with dots in it. So since it's so large, I thought I'd give the dot thing a try, see how it works. So with those, you gotta make sure you have the pressure right, because if it's too high, then the dots will fill in with white, the adhesive. So medium pressure. Some other shirts we're doing that arrived today, some hats as well. So the rest of the day is gonna be white toner. This morning that I did not film, I did some business cards. Yeah, business cards. I did the stickers the other day, but I did the stickers yesterday, but I shipped them this morning. So business cards printed and shipped out this morning. Bunch of hand sanitizer labeled 2,500, and then now like 30 shirts and 15, 20 hats. So let's get on with it. All right, so I'm trying to do the second press on these hats, and my craft paper is getting stuck to it. I ruined 3 hats. There's 2 there, 1 here. I've never tried this before, but supposedly you can take the Kapton tape, heat it up, and peel off the transfer so that you can reuse that. So let's try it. So I've got my press at 285. These Chinese presses don't keep their temperature. 30 seconds. Frankly, my pressure might be too high, but I've done a dozen or so, if not more, hats, and it's been fine. So, did it for about 20 seconds. Definitely hot. Not terrible. Let's see if we can warm it up just a little bit more and get the rest of it off. So it's not perfect, but I'm just gonna press a new one right over top of it so it should hide it. So now I can reuse this hat. Do it a couple more times and figure out why my craft paper's sticking. Switch to a piece of Teflon. I cut off a little square of this one. It's working much better now. Print Fam, with today's shirt order, it's the first time I felt like I wanted both of my heat presses. I lent my cheap Chinese 15 by 15 out, but it would have been great to do just either the second application or the initial application. Would have made it a lot easier so that I could then do all of the A to B marrying with a nice heat press, and then as soon as I was done with all of those, turn it down to do the application. The shirts turned out awesome. I am so happy with the white toner printer. So glad that I bought it. So glad that it's in my arsenal. I've got a few more shirts that I gotta finish up tonight, and then I have some more that are trickling in over the next few days. I ended up ordering a few shirts on Amazon because by the time I bought them from SS Activewear and then paid to ship them, it was better to just get them from Amazon, unfortunately, for just the 2 shirts that I needed. So I'm waiting for those, and then I'll do the rest of them. So I'm gonna finish these up, and then we'll go discuss profits. Profit, not profit. We'll discuss the profit of the job. All right, Print Fam, it's time to call it a night. But first, let's go over the numbers. So there were 28 shirts for this particular order. I sold them at $13.50 a piece, which equated to $378. Along with those 28 hats, 28 shirts, there were 23 hats. I sold those at $10 a piece for $230. In total, that is an invoice for $608. Now onto the numbers. We used the white toner, and I did the math wrong. We really have one more sheet. Okay, all fixed. We used roughly 8 sheets of paper. All of the hats were done on 1 sheet, and the shirts were done on another 6/7. I counted the full 7, even though I'll be using the extras on a separate order with the same design because I sold these to multiple people. But we're doing the big numbers. In total, I set my cost for the Uninet AB standard to be $8. Now, in reality, when you buy the sheets, when you pay for shipping, they end up being between $4 and $4.50 for the set. But the additional includes the cost for toner, the cost for the time to do it, the heat press, etc. So when Bob and I sell a white toner, the business charges either one of us $8 per sheet to do that. So $64. We then had the shirts. They are the Gildan 5000 from SS Activewear. They were $2.19. This order had no plus sizes, so all of them were $2.19, which equated to 28 times $2.19 gives us $61.32. Let me turn that beeping off so it doesn't annoy us. We then had the hats. Now the hats I also did wrong because I ordered extra hats and not all of them went here. So that makes it even better. So on the blank hats, the 23 blank hats, we did mess up. We were able to fix it, so we didn't lose any of them. The blank hats were $3.25 a piece, equating to $74.75. So we have 608 minus 64 minus 61 minus 75 gives us a profit of $407. Now, how much time did this take me? Way more than I wanted. So I had a good chunk of the shirts done before I went to dinner, and I messaged the customer because I was planning on having them to him today, and that obviously did not happen. So at 7:16 is when I went to dinner. He messaged me at 6:30, and I had just kind of started. So we'll say an hour's worth of time there. Then we got back from dinner, and that's when I started working on the artwork for one of the hats that I forgot. That was a different color than the other ones. And that was 9:30, and we finally got that art approved at 10, and I had been doing the hats while that was happening. So let's just say 3 hours, because that seems about what it would be. 3 hours worth of work. So 3 hours worth of work. If I'm a laborer and I'm paying really well, paying $20 an hour, that's $60. It still leaves a profit of $350. This was a great job. The only way I was able to do it was because of the white toner. Being able to do that because it was a 2-color would have been a pain in the rear to do with standard HTV. Print and cut HTV would also have been a pain just because of the weeding and all of that. So this job alone was awesome. Not to mention the fact that I'll be able to use the other parts for this to still make a profit. So totally worth it. Love the white toner. So those are the numbers. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about what I do, why I do it, how I do it, etc., leave those questions down in the comments. All of the links to the products that I use, the Teflon sheet, the heat presses, all that fun stuff are down in the description. They are affiliate links. We do appreciate it if you use those, but it is absolutely not necessary. think I said Cam, thanks for editing the video. I don't remember. It's late. But thanks, Cam, for editing the videos. You can support the channel with the links in the description. I know I said that one. But thank you for watching. We just appreciate you being here. Make sure you come back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have something to do. Popcorn Fam. I think I met my goal today. I did. I met my goal. Popcorn Fam.
Huge shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com/TTMS.